What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I wanted to quickly get this video out there, a nice, quick and small one, because in case you didn't know, it is Australia Day in the land down under. So happy Australia Day to all of us Aussies out there. But nonetheless, there is a topic for this video, and that topic is Onlyfangs Season 3. Yes, it is coming. To what extent, we don't really know. This is what the video is about. But previously, Soda, obviously the creator of Onlyfangs, has said that Onlyfangs Season 3 will be coming in TBC, so it will be set in TBC. In terms of timing, we're not entirely sure, but we're thinking around about maybe phase 2 or phase 3 of TBC. So it really depends on the raid scheduling from Blizzard's end before we get season 3. But nonetheless, obviously there's going to be, there's calls for concerns within hardcore and TBC. But recently, as of yesterday, Soda was having a chat with Arpy about an update to Onlyfangs, so I thought I will do a quick react regarding it. There is a post going up on my Twitter, so feel free to go and follow that. But nonetheless, let's get on to the video. Let's have a look.
We don't know where Onlyfangs is going to be at. We got to run things through and see what we end up doing.
Yeah.
Like as of right now, the only thing
I've talked about this a lot. I don't think TBC Hardcore is real. Without like significant challenge changes.
I was thinking level 1 to 70.
And I will be pausing it quite a bit, so I do apologize in advance. This has been a concern from the get-go. The fact, because people kind of forget that there were changes made within the original Classic to make, Classic Hardcore a thing. Obviously, those changes aren't happening in TBC, so there are going to be things that are going to kind of counteract the hardcore gameplay, and that's why I think Soda or Soda's having someone develop an add-on to help with this. And they have been testing it. In fact, I think the testing is even going on right now. They're really not going to know until we really get into TBC. But let's keep watching.
Once you hit 70, you're allowed to boost.
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you
that's Blizzard pill. Are they sponsoring?
No, they're not. Listen, maybe I can message and we can have fucking $60 free boosts that Blizzard gives Onlyfangs.
Hang on, let's watch that. Let's watch that again.
Let's watch $60. Listen,
are they sponsoring?
No, they're
changes.
I was thinking level 1 to 70. Once you hit 70, you're allowed to boost.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. So boosting in TBC hardcore. Trying to think how I feel about this. So for the longevity of the product, you would probably say yes, but it kind of also takes something away from hardcore, because put it this way, if you level from 1 to 70, obviously that's a feat, right? Everyone's going to look at it and be like, oh, cool, what a gamer. We've got a gamer moment. But if you were to, I guess you're getting to 70 anyway, and then the boosts come in. Yeah, okay, I get it. I don't know. It just doesn't feel hardcore. But nonetheless, and then if you're going to get Blizzard involved as well, which to be honest, they probably will. In case the counter of, so the German version of Onlyfangs Sauerkraut, Blizzard actually gave a lot of the bigger streamers free game time to play it. So it looks like they are willing. Blizzard most likely would play ball with Soda, because Onlyfangs is, it's probably the biggest event on the calendar. The only thing that would rival it is Race to World First, but Onlyfangs Season 2 kind of blew any recent Race to World First out of the water. So you know what? As much as I don't like it, it's probably going to be something that would most likely would happen.
Yeah, if you
that's Blizzard pill. Are they sponsoring?
No, they're not. Listen, maybe I can message and we can have fucking $60 free boosts that Blizzard gives Onlyfangs. Genuinely, because no one cares to level 1 through 60 again. That shit sucks.
No, it's true. It is boring. True.
Everything, it just feels like it's not part of the game.
True.
It does, and it takes a long time, bro. I did it. That's one of the reasons I quit the hardcore TBC hardcore, is because I was 52 and I had 3 days played.
I mean, I want there to be deaths, but again, you die in hardcore. As long as you've hit 70 on that class. So again, like if you want to reroll rogue, you got to start from 1. If you
okay, so so he's putting another like caveat on it. So if I level a mage to level 70, I somehow die in level 70, I can boost that mage to a 58 and go about it that way. If I died on my mage, I wouldn't be able to boost a rogue. I guess that's a little bit better. I guess it's a little bit better, and he makes a really good point in that. I mean, how long have we been leveling from 1 to 60? Okay, we've had multiple fresh servers. So even the discovery, to a certain extent, was a leveling process through that 1 to 60. Hardcore, we've had 2 hardcores, 1 to 60. So people are kind of getting over that 1 to 60. I would imagine if you died in the 70s, the motivation to continue to level after the fact is probably going to be astronomically low. I know I personally wouldn't do it. I'd probably give it one really red go, and then if I was to die even at like 71, I wouldn't boost anyway. I'm not giving Blizzard that money, but there's no chance I'm leveling anyway.
Leveled mage. I'm thinking something like that, but I haven't played it. I don't know how many deaths are going to happen. If the deaths are even more prominent, that it's unplayable, maybe we'll spin a wheel, and like the wheel will have like 3 options. If you die, you can roll it, and you have to start from 58. Like you can boost, or maybe you have to delete a piece of gear, or maybe you have to delete all your gear, and it's one of those 3.
That one's a little bit better, I guess, but again, it's kind of taking away from the whole hardcore side of things that kind of created Onlyfangs. Because if you were to die, you only have to replace like 1 piece of gear, even if it's like, I guess if it made somehow you got a legendary or something and you had to delete your legendary, yeah, that sucks. But you've still got your fucking character. You've still got all those hours time invested. I'm not too sure about that. And then if they were having to delete all their gear, like what's their process? Like just get guildies to give you profession gear, or and then to fill in the gaps you would just go buy gear from a vendor or something. I don't know. I think you'd be able to counter that pretty quickly. Obviously, it would suck to have to delete all your gear, but it feels like you'd be able to counteract that. So yeah, I'm not too sure. He is put in a really tough position. TBC's never been done before, and creating it to the point where if you were to die, you want to create that motivation. So I understand that, the level boost and stuff like that, but I just don't think the gear side of it is going to work. But we will see.
When it comes to forming raids, I'm thinking it's going to be like it's going to be Tyler and myself, 2 different guilds, Aldor versus Scryer, not different factions.
Yep. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
Really smart.
When we're doing raids, it'll be I pick someone on my own team, and then I pick someone on Tyler's team. And then Tyler picks someone from my team and then his own. So the dumb fucks get in the raid and the sweats get in the raid. So half good, half bad. Because I'm going to pick terrible players for Tyler. The worst I can find.
Okay. I think that's the end of the clip. I think the rating side of it's actually really good. Whether or not they get to the rating side, I'm not sure. I think Karazhan's going to be pretty... Karazhan's it's a bit of a step up. Yes, we all know Karazhan's a meme. It's easy, blah, 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 blah. I get it. But it is a bit of a step up. Like, I can imagine people even dying to like Shade of a Ram. It's just like, don't move. But people are going to move. But nonetheless, I think the rating side of it, he's kind of got it covered. The whole Soda versus Tyler aspect, it worked absolutely wonders during season 2. So I think to, further encourage that is great. They've also got the, the whole Aldor versus Scryers thing kind of fits into the aesthetic of TBC. So all good on that end, but it still remains the issue is with the leveling and the implications of dying, whether they're going to completely delete their characters, allow boosts, who knows. We've got a few months before we see anything concrete, so only time will tell. But yeah, who knows, guys? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Will you be participating in hardcore TBC, or are you going all natty, or are you not playing at all? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.